It's your boy Indian Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, today's video is also about Arsenal news and stuff. Well, this channel is definitely evolving, so if you guys do have any ideas, some special segments that you guys really would want to see, please mention. Otherwise, I'm actually thinking of something, coming up with something new concepts as well. But suggestions are very much welcome, so please let me know what you guys actually want to see on this platform. Not only this, let me remind you guys, I've got news today ranging especially about Arsene Wenger, Per Saka, and the biggest sucker of all time, Harry Kane, ladies and gentlemen, has openly admitted about his diving. Not only that, we've got some special about FIFA 20 ratings of the two important and the two biggest stars of Arsenal, ladies and gentlemen. Everything about that and more. So keep watching the video till the end and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you get notifications about all the videos that is being posted on this community. Remember, this is not a channel, this is a community to all the Arsenal fans in the world to connect and let me know what do they feel about Arsenal, Arsenal management, Arsenal coach, Arsenal managers, Arsenal players, everything about Arsenal. So make your presence felt, comment on the videos, like the videos, share the link of the videos with your friends so that you guys can definitely engage of more and more Arsenal fans into talking about Arsenal openly. Well, to range a few, I think I also want to remind you guys, go and vote for your roast of the week this Friday. So make sure that the voting is applicable till the end of Wednesday. So go there in my community tab. I've already posted 4 important options so that you guys can select from them and decide this Friday's roast of the week topic. Moving on, the first news that's coming your way, Harry Kane, ladies and gentlemen. Harry Kane has said this: I am someone who uses his body well, which as a striker you have to do at every level. He also has mentioned that he will never apologize for diving, ladies and gentlemen. We all know, as Arsenal fans, we see that he is a national diver of England. Not only that, I think he should probably think of actually participating in the Olympics, ladies and gentlemen. But there are many divers in that Spurs team. We've got Son, we've got Harry Kane, but openly admitting your crime, openly admitting it, I think you should definitely get some sort of punishment for the fact that obviously to go down that easily, especially in the box. Harry Kane is a best example of scoring most of the goals in his career as penalties. Moving on, well, the most important statistic that would light up all the faces of all the Arsenal fans, ladies and gentlemen. The top 10 penalty conversion rates in the whole top 5 leagues of Europe has been announced, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1 is Nabil Bentaleb of Schalke. Well, he has converted, since 2017, he has converted 12 out of 12 penalties, ladies and gentlemen. But what is it for Arsenal fans? Well, 5th on that list is Nicolas Pepe, ladies and gentlemen, has converted 10 out of 11 penalties with a conversion rate of 90.9%. Yes, 90.9% is the conversion rate of Nicolas Pepe, ladies and gentlemen. He's way above Harry Kane in that list. Harry Kane somewhere lands at around 8th on that list, but Pepe is 5th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, Per Saka. Yes, Per Saka has will announce his autobiography, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and it is named Big Friendly German, BFG. Not BFG, Big Friendly German only, but he's been called as BFG. And it is already out now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Per Mertesacker autobiography, Big Friendly German, is already out now. Go take your copies if you would want to know about the friendly German, who is definitely one of the greatest Arsenal players to grace the pitch. Moving on, Samuel Umtiti has actually opened the lid about how he felt when he was linked with Arsenal. He has said, honestly, I don't know where this rumor with Arsenal came from. Overnight, I received messages from my friends saying, you're joining Arsenal. And to which he replied, I'm not, sorry, but I'm staying at Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen. That means he's played down his move to Arsenal because, see, obviously, if you've already landed at Real Madrid or Barcelona, if you're Until and unless if you're deemed as surplus to requirements. Other than that, there is no other reason I see for any person to leave Barcelona or Arsenal, because see, you need to understand that every player dreams to play for Real Madrid or Barcelona. Anything above that, I think it's only because of their European supremacy. And I think coming to Arsenal, I think Umtiti, I believe the he would think that it would be a backward step to his career. But I think for playing time, and definitely, if Barcelona want, they can definitely get a good deal for Umtiti. Moving on, well, let us say something about Dinos Mavropanos. Well, he has posted something in his social media. One of those messages was focused on getting at my best. Yes, Dinos Mavropanos is sweating it out with his fitness after that groin injury that struck and totally took off most of the game time in the last season from him. But Dinos is really working hard and he's trying to get back at the best shape possible. Moving on, Aubameyang's FIFA 20 Premier League, Aubameyang's FIFA 20 rating has been released in the Premier League social media stories, ladies and gentlemen. This is the image that you can see. Well, good rating, isn't it? Moving on, Alexandre Lacazette's ratings, you can see the image below. Yes, Alexandre Lacazette is the 60th, ladies and gentlemen. That is the 60th highest rating in the top 100. He ranks 60th in that rating, ladies and gentlemen. Well, moving on, I think the biggest news of the day that's coming right exactly on this channel is about Arsene Wenger, ladies and gentlemen. He recently had a very big interview and also he was spoken, as I had mentioned to you guys, that he is definitely thinking about his autobiography. But this was something about he has actually spoken about his time at Arsenal and some greatest things about football and footballers. So do have a good listen to it, because I think the wise has already spoken. He said, "My frustration in the end was that I didn't have enough time to think about football. Maybe because I was in a form of model of management where I had so many things to do. But I was slowly, if I think back today, I was invaded. I was invaded between the time I arrived at the end." Wow. Moving on, I was basically invaded by demands that stopped me from concentrating on what is the most important part of my job. So, according to Arsene Wenger, he was invaded from his job, and probably the demands that was too much to supply. Maybe that's one of the biggest problems, maybe. But I think the next thing that what he said is definitely is true in the recent times. He said, "We have gone a little bit the trend of the NBA. That means you look more at the athlete that is in the player than the player that is in the athlete. Overall, in the next 10 to 15 years, we have to think of what is the next step. Maybe because the pressure on a player individually has become bigger as well, and he has to think more about having an individual performance." Ladies and gentlemen, the keen observer has spoken, and he has actually put light on his job towards the end. It is because of the demands were too much that he could not meet ends to it. But most importantly, he's also mentioned this very important point about the player and the athlete. I think we tend to think about how physically fit, how physically strong the player is, how well built the player is, and the athlete part, the athlete character of a player is definitely more suited in the recent times. That is exactly the way you think of an NBA player as well. Moving on, I think in the next 10 to 15 years, he said that the players would definitely try to individually play better than a team, and that is what is exactly the player is being stressing on these days. And I think to a far extent, it is really true. I think you have seen players who've been selfish. You have seen players who are actually trying to be more and more individual performance, and they're stressing more on their individual performance to be better. And probably they think that at the end it would add to the team. Obviously, I think more than that, I think it's the spirit that really counts. and probably, I think Arsene Wenger here is definitely right. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked. I hope you got all the information that you were seeking for, all about Arsenal. Well, without any further ado, go straight to the community tab of this channel. If you still haven't voted for the roast of the week, go there. There are 4 options. Go and definitely vote for the roast of the week. I will see you in my next video. Please subscribe, be a part of it. If you're an Arsenal fan, don't miss out. This is an exquisite channel and you guys definitely would want to be updated about your beloved club Arsenal. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.